Wow, pretty. Truly. If if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you but make allowance for their doubting too, if you wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good or talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken twisted by names to make a trap for fools, or wash the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginning and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can push your heart enough and snooze to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the contest, and neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Success. We have two wings we cannot soar, but we have feet of skill and climb by slow degrees, by more and more, and cloudy summits of over time, the mighty pyramids of stone that wage like air. Nearer seen and better known are but gigantic flights of stairs. The distant mountains that appear, their solid bastions of the skies, are crossed by pathways that appear are we so higher levels rise. The heights of the great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. Find a way. It was a noble Roman in Rome's imperial day who heard a coward cocker before the castle say, they are safe in such a fortress, there is no way to shake it. On, exclaimed the hero, I'll find a way or make it. Is fame and aspiration her path is steep and high? In vain you seek a temple, content to gaze and sigh. The shining throne is waiting, but he alone can take it. Who says with Roman firmness, I'll find a way out, make it? Is learning your ambition? There is no real road. Alike the peer and peasant must climb to her abode. Who feels the thirst for knowledge in Helicon may slake it, if he has still the Roman will to find a way of make it. Are riches worth the getting? They must be bravely sought. With wishing and with fretting, the boon cannot be bought. To all the prices open, but only he can take it. Who says the Roman courage? I'll find a way of make it. Industry. The toughest wood with brightest blaze with greed. The hardest nut contains the sweetest meat. So wisdom gained by light of midnight oil gives richest recompense to patient toil. Dreamer. Temples he built in palaces of air, and with the artist's barren pride aglow, his fancy saw his weak idols grow in creation marvelously fair. He set his foot upon the fame's needed stay, but his dream had entranced him so he could not move, he could not no further go, but paused in joy that he was even there. He did not wake until one day there gleamed through his dark consciousness a light that dragged his being till he rose and alert to act. But lo, what he had dreamed, and while he dreamed, another waiting action unto thought into the living, pulsing world has brought 1,000 of two. There's 1,000 can't be done us. For the one who says it can, but the whole amount of the deed that count is done by the letter clan. For the can't be doners grumble and hamper opposing doubt, while the daring man who says it can proceeds to work it out. There isn't a new invention beneath the shining sun that was ever wrought by the deed or thought of the tribe of can't be done. For the can't be doners mutter, while the can be's cool sublime make their notions work, till the others smug. Oh, we knew it all the time. Oh, the can't be's can is meager. In membership is small, and it's mighty few who see their dreams come true or hear the famous trumpet call. But it's better to be a can be and labor and dream and die than one who runs with the can't be done's, who haven't the pluck to try. Can't. Can't is the worst word ever written or spoken. Doing more harm here than slander and lies on it is a many, a strong spirit broken, and with many, a good purpose dies. It springs from the lips of the thoughtless each morning and robs us of courage we need through the day. It rings in our ears like a timely sent warning and laughs when we falter and fall by the way. Kant is the father of the feeble endeavor and parent of terror and half-hearted work. It weakens the efforts of the artisan's clever and makes the toiler an indolent shock. It poisons the soul of the man with a vision. It stifles and in fancy many a plan. It grieves on his toiling with open perition and mocks at the hopes and the dreams of a man. Kant is a word none should speak without blushing. To utter it should be a symbol of shame, ambition, and courage until he is crushing. It blights a man's purpose and shortens his aim despite it all of your hatred of error. Refuse in the lodgment it seeks arm against it of you someday shall gain. Kant is the work that is foe to ambition, the enemy ambushed to shatter your will. It brave is forever the man with a mission and boasts with courage and patience and skill. Hate it with hatred that's deep and undying, for once it is welcomed, it will break the man. Whatever the goal you are seeking, keep trying and answer this demon by saying, I can. Dose of daring. The mountains that enfold the veil with walls of granite steep and high and wide, the fearless foot of to scale their stairway toward the sky. The restless, deep, dividing sea that flows and foams from shore to shore calls to his sunburned chivalry. Push out, set sail, explore, and all the bars at which we fret that seem to prison and control are but the doors of daring set ajar before the soul. Say not too poor, but freely give. Sigh not too weak, but boldly try. You never can begin to live until you dare to die. Aha, so pretty. Success education. Sow grapes. What gratitude is a greater reprise, appraisal sought within four walls confines, yet there's conquer my personal demise and sub-bar intelligence is redefined, determined only by pure blood descent, whose family heritage dominates. But hast while linger such foul discontent, saved for years of unethical depend, bittersweet rejection, borne you mercies, undrained from society's precedents, to pursue a life without fallacies, devoid of tragic human sentiment. For now I delight, reap labor's success, my life is all mine, to live and to rest. Beautiful. Motivational poems aim to be. What is success? To laugh often too much and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden, a patch, a redeemed social condition, to know even one life has helped. Breathe easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. You can be whatever you want to be. There is inside of you all the potential to be whatever you want to be, all of the energy to do whatever you want to do. Imagine yourself as you would what you want to do, and each day take one step towards your dream. And through at all times it seems too difficult to continue, hold on to your dream. One morning you will awake to find that they are the person you dreamed of, and doing what you wanted to do simply because you had the courage to believe in your potential and to hold on to your dream. A creed to live by. Don't undermine your worth by comparing yourself with others. It is because you're different that each of us is special. Don't let your goals be what other people deem important. Only you know what is best for you. Don't take for granted the things closest to your heart. Cling to that as you would your life, for without them, life is meaningless. Don't let your life slip through your fingers by living in the past and or be future by living your life one day at a time. You live all the days of your life. Don't give up when you still have something to give. Nothing is really over until the moment you stop trying. Don't go afraid to admit that you are less than perfect. It is a fragile thread that binds us to each other. Don't be afraid to encounter adversity. It is by taking chances that we learn how to be brave. Don't shut love out of your life by saying the impossible to find. The quickest way to receive love is to give love. The fastest way to lose love is to hold on too tightly, and the best way to keep love is to give it wings. Don't dismiss your dreams. To be without dreams is to be without hope. To be without hope is to be without purpose. Don't run through life so fast that you forget where you have been, but also know where you are going. Life is not a race, but a journey to be savored every step of the way. The challenge. Let others lead small lives, but not you. Let others argue over small things, but not you. Let others cry over small doubts, but not you. Let others leave their future in someone else's hands, but not you. My comfort zone. I used to have a comfort zone where I knew I wouldn't fail. The same four walls and the busy work were really more like a jail. I longed so much to be the things I'd never done before, but stayed inside my comfort zone and faced the same old floor. I said it didn't matter that I wasn't doing much. I said I didn't care for things like commission checks and such. I claimed to be busy with the things inside my zone, but deep inside I longed for something special of my own. I couldn't let my life go by without others. When I held my breath, I stepped outside and let the change begin. I took a step, and with new strength I would never felt before, I kissed my comfort zone goodbye and closed and locked the door. If you are in comfort zone, afraid to venture out, remember that all winners were at one time filled with doubt. A step or two and words of praise can make your dreams come true. Reach for your future with a smile. Success is there for you. Plain old oyster. There once was an oyster whose story I will tell, who found that some sand had gotten into his shell. It was only a grain, but gave him great pain, for oysters have feelings, although they are plain. Nor did he breathe the harsh workings of the fate that had brought him to such a deplorable state. No, he said to himself, since I cannot remove it, I'll lie in my shell and think how to improve it. The years around drowned as the years always do, and he came to his ultimate destiny's due. Now the small grain of the sand that had bothered him so was a beautiful pearl, all richly aglow. This tale has a moral for us. It is crime that what an oyster can do with a morsel of sand. Think what we could do if we would only begin with some of the things that get under our skin. Believe in yourself. There may be days when you get up in the morning and things aren't in the way you had hoped that would be. That's when you have to tell yourself that things will get better. There are times when people disappoint you and let you down, but those are the times when you must remind yourself to trust your own judgments and opinions, to keep your life focused on believing in yourself, all that you are capable of. There will be challenges to face and changes to make your life, and it is up to you to accept them. The right direction for you. It may be not easy, but in those times of struggle, you'll find a stronger sense of who you are. So when the days come that are filled with frustration and unexpected responsibilities, remember to believe in yourself and all you want your life to be, because the challenges and changes will only help you to find the goals that you know are meant to come true for you. Life is by Mother Teresa. Benefit from it. Life is duty, admire it. Life is a dream, realize it. Life is a challenge, meet it. Life is a duty, complete it. Life is a game, play it. Life is a promise, fulfill it. Life is sorrow, overcome it. Life is song, sing it. Life is a struggle, accept it. Life is tragedy, confront it. Life is an adventure, dare it. Life is a luck, make it. Life is too precious, do not destroy it. Life is life, fight for it. Aha! Beautiful, beautiful. We love you, God.